Hibike, humareta te no yume sume kono de. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Gross! Gross! Joy!
Yak! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something?
No, I'm not. Why would you ask that?
Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know. Don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no.
I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you?
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help you cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright! That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, taking note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Weird that there's a skip button. Let's do more Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Is that bad?
No, it's not.
It
It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously! You think I didn't let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you!
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom!
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, AK? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. Just know I can tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. I mean, she already knows, but she'd probably actually stab me. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? You mean yesterday? Yes. I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, AK? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I don't mean looking up a guide to understand which words do what. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You shouldn't really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But AK wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem was technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think AK is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Man, Monika's really leaning into Natsuki. I mean, what a bitch. This is the closest thing to a Monika path there is. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess AK is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Alright, so if I go to Sayori first... It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. No, I won't let you... No, I won't let you keep it! This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders, I know. Not bad, right? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of... Oh, I see, this is because before I did Yuri first, and that changed the dialogue. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest! Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Alright, now hold on, let me indulge me for a second here. So this time, let's do Sayori first. Oh my goodness! This is so good, AK! Eh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really! I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an AK poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Yeah. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. I mean, it kinda is. Like, logically. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well,
That's true.
I really don't know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks again. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh yeah, here's bottles. Creepy. Holy crap. Alright, so now what happens if I go to Natsuki? Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten a chance to read it yet.
Are you still mad at me?
Wow, she hates it!
Eh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri!
Please, it makes it a little easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. My god, if I created an alternate universe where she's the one who kills herself? I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. Oh, that is a dead end to the Yuri path. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. You didn't even look at her poem! That's crazy! Poor Yuri. Alright, this time I'm gonna save just in case that excuse comes up. So now it's Natsuki.
It's not like anyone would want to be the same way, in fact, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind.
Alright. It's not like, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. It's not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now, and no, I won't let you keep it.
Okay, so yeah, she just takes it, which means I've skipped the Monica one. Poor Monica. Oh no, wait, what? How am I gonna show my poem to him? Oh, I guess she'll just talk about it because she knows it. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. An endless cot load me. I have already loaded many times. Dude, performing? No, not that. Skip that. Skip that performance. We don't need performing. There's no time. Oh, she asked a different one. Okay. Okay, finally. Finally, we've done it. I'm sorry, but it's the Natsuki path, so I'm walking in with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I'd be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Aha, you admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows? Okay, yeah, I know. Bang, we're here.